English, Standard 12, Unit 3, Poem, All the World's a Stage, from As You Like It, written by William Shakespeare, continued. According to Shakespeare, the world is a stage and everyone is a player. He says that every man has 7 stages during his lifetime. The first stage of a man is childhood. He plays in the arms of his mother. He often vomits and cries in this stage. In his second stage, he is an unwilling school-going student. He becomes a lover in the third stage. He is very busy composing ballads for his beloved and yearns for her attention. In the fourth stage, he is aggressive and ambitious. He seeks reputation in all what he does. He is ready to guard his country and become a soldier. Let us continue reading and get to know the 5th, 6th and 7th stages of man in his life. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of white sauce and modern instances. And so he plays his part. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of white sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Justice, a judge. Justice means a judge. And here, that is someone very respected. Justice, a judge. And someone very respected. Capon lined, to line, capon lined. To lined. And saw here, see, sauce, full of white sauce, sayings. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard on formal cut, full of white sauce, sayings, and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Fifth role is of a middle-aged man. Here capon lined means to line means to fill something at the edge of edges. But here in this poem, the man becomes fat from eating good chicken and food. And that's what it said that. So fifth role is of a middle-aged man. He becomes a judge with maturity and wisdom. He is firm and serious. He has a round belly. He cites modern instances. So here his belly is just set as that is capon lined. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon. In 6th age, man becomes very weak and lean. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful horse, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish pipes and whistles in his sound. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful horse well saved a world too wide. For his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish trouble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Lean and slippered pantaloon. It's a phrase, means thin old man. Pouch, a small bag for carrying money. Pouch, a small bag for carrying money. And horse. You say horse, top, tights, thin trousers. So tights, thin trousers that men wore in Shakespeare's time. A word too wide. Too wide means much too big. Too wide. Much too big. Shrunk shank. Shrunk shank. Legs grown thin. Shrunk. Shank. Legs grown thin. So in this sixth age, man becomes lean and weak. Treble, a voice, high-pitched voice. Treble, a voice, high-pitched voice. So his voice once again becomes childish. And pipes, a high sound. Pipes, a high sound. Pipes, a high sound. Here, just in sixth age, man becomes very weak and thin. He keeps pouch with him. He wears spectacles. He wears warm horses. His ankle has shrunk. His big manly voice is turning again towards childish voice. His voice is not clear due to loss of teeth. His voice is not clear due to loss of his teeth. So he loses his eyesight and he also loses his teeth. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon. With spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful horse well saved, a word too wide, for his shrunk and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish trouble, pipes and whistles in his sound. So man, in the first stage is that of an infant. Second, schoolboy. Third is a lover who composes ballads for his lover. The fourth stage is a mature soldier with aggressive and ambitious spirit. And the fifth stage is middle-aged man with round belly. And in the sixth stage, the man becomes weak and thin. He wears spectacles on his nose and carries pouch with him. So man, from his childhood, he turns to a schoolboy and then young man and matured man, and then once again he just turns to old age. So let us learn the last stage of the man and the theme of the poem in the next class.